Hello dear students. Let's start with the chapter 7, that is cell biology. Now under this chapter the syllabus for this chapter is Introduction to Cell, Unicellular and Multicellular Organisms, Prokaryotic Cell and Eukaryotic Cells, Structure and Function of Cell Membrane, Mitochondria, Endoplasmic Reticulum, Golgi complex, lysosomes, peroxisomes, plant cell wall and chloroplast, concepts of biomolecules and types of bond in biomolecules. So, these are the subtopics we are going to discuss under this chapter. Now, what is cell? Before starting, what is a cell? Just think that cell is talking with us and how cell is defining itself, that what cell speaks. Listen carefully. I am the unit of biological activity. I am the unit of biological activity organized into subcellular organelle. Assigned to each are specific duties. Thus, I truly represent life. So, in 4 lines, cell is defining itself. But before that, let's see what is cell and what is the history or the discovery of the cell. Now, cell, it is defined as, it is the fundamental, structural and functional unit of all living organisms. It may be also regarded as the basic unit of all biological activity. Robert Hooke in 1665, an English scientist who observed honeycomb-like dead cells and coined the term cell, C-E-L-L. While Anton von Leeuwenhoek first described a living cell in 1667 and nucleus in the cell was discovered by Robert Brown in 1833. Now, what is cell theory? The concept of cell originated from the contribution of Schleiden and Schwann. So, Matthias Schleiden in 1838, a German botanist, and Theodor Schwann in 1839, who is a British zoologist, they proposed a cell theory. And as per this theory, all living organisms are composed of cells and product of cells. All cells arises from pre-existing cells through the process of cell division. Means we cannot prepare cell. Cells are prepared from cell itself by the process of cell division, and the body of living organism is made up of one or more cells. So, based on the cell numbers, there are different types of organisms. The first one is unicellular organism. According to its name, you can understand what do you mean by unicellular organisms. Organisms with single cell are called as unicellular organism, capable of independent existence and carries all functions, though they have only one cell, but they carry all functions like digestion, excretion, respiration, growth and reproduction. Reproduction, it is a cellular type of reproduction. So, the organisms which contain single cell, those are called as unicellular organisms. Example of unicellular organism is amoeba and euglena, while multicellular organisms with more than one cell. Those are called as multicellular organisms. So, depending on cell numbers, organisms, they are unicellular or multicellular organisms. Now, cells in multicellular organisms vary in size and shape depending on the function. That means, organism, though it contains more than one cell, but the cells, they are not of same shape and size. Their shape and size depend on their function. Now, let's see cell structure and function, basic cell structure and function. See here, in this diagram, you can see the basic structure of the cell. You can see that cell has non-living outer layer called as cell wall. This is non-living cell wall, and this is found only in plant cells. Below the cell wall, you can see the outer layer, and below the cell wall, there is a cell membrane. Can you see cell membrane? Here, below the cell wall, there is a cell membrane. Cell membrane encloses the protoplasm. This part, it is called as protoplasm. Protoplasm has semi-fluid matrix called as cytoplasm. The inner part is called as protoplasm, and protoplasm contains a semi-fluid matrix called as cytoplasm and a large membrane-bound structure which is called as nucleus. So, till now what you understand in the cell? Cell has cell membrane. In the cell membrane, there is a protoplasm. Protoplasm has semi-fluid matrix which is called as cytoplasm, and in the cytoplasm, there is a large membrane-bound structure called as nucleus. Cytoplasm has many membrane-bound organelle like endoplasmic reticulum. You can see here in this cytoplasm, in this yellow part, membrane-bound means all these organelle has some membrane, outer membrane. One is endoplasmic reticulum is there. Then Golgi bodies are there. Mitochondria, plastids. This is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Vacuoles are there and plastids are there. This is a plastid or chloroplast. So, these different organelles are present in the cell structure. In next some lectures, we will see details about all these organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, their structure and their function we will discuss in next lectures.